Hi, this is Mille Petrozza from Kreator, and again, you are watching the Age of Metal.
All right, Mille Petrozza of Kreator, welcome back to Arizona after a few years, kind of like, year and a half, something like that, since you guys were here with Overkill.
We came back with Arch Enemy.
Arch Enemy, right. Sorry, shouldn't slip out of my memory. This is the first week of the tour, actually, exactly 1 week into the tour. How has been the response to the material, to the new material live from, the fans?
Fans love the new material, which is a good sign. We play 5 new songs, and yeah, I can see from the reactions of the audience that they really dig the new album.
So we will see only 5 songs within this set list.
Yeah, the thing is, I would love to play more, but it's not possible because we have a huge back catalog, and people would kill us if we don't play Pleasure to Kill, for example, and other songs. So we and also we think it's a part of history. So we not to please everyone, because that's impossible anyway. We want to please ourselves. To us, the setlist is almost like a huge song, that goes up and down. It has almost like an emotional roller coaster, so to speak. So we treat this setlist just like that. Like there's definitely a concept behind the setlist. The dynamics go up and down, and in a way, we treat the setlist like a song. Yeah.
Now, the new album, Gods of Violence, it surpassed the charts of Phantom and Chris. That the charts that Phantom and Chris got in 2012, it was higher in different of the Billboard charts and in different parts of the United States. How do you feel about those chart entries, and are those important key measures for Kreator in any way?
When you've been in a band for as long as I have, I mean, I would lie to you if I would say, oh, we didn't, we weren't happy about the fact that we were #1 in Germany on the official charts, and we were so high in the American charts, because we've been coming here for many years, and that just shows that the chart entry just shows that our fans were the ones that went and bought the album right away when it came out, and that's a great thing. That's just a great support, and we couldn't be more thankful to what we achieved with the new album. But on the other hand, real life happens on the road.
Now, talking about the album, I kind of went through different of the songs, and some of them, they caught my attention because kind of they speak to you in a political way that we have in this world situation right now. For example, I understand that World War was about the Bataclan attack in Paris, and actually you guys actually played almost a month ago.
Yes.
How was the experience to going back to the Bataclan, play that song for the French people?
It was beautiful. It was amazing. One of the best shows we've ever played on. We've played on this tour and it was, again, we have grown in France after the last album came out, and when we played the Bataclan, it was a sold out audience, and we got the vibe from the people that, of course, everybody was aware of what happened, but we did not want to be too sad or something, make this a show where we're all like, oh, this is everything's so horrible, we need to move on. And that's the vibe I got when I came to Paris. People love life there, and people love life everywhere, and people love peace, and without peace, we wouldn't have music, we would have different problems. So people don't want to be reminded of the fact that peace is very fragile, and they're happy if they can forget about the horrible event that happened at the Bataclan. So of course, before the show, I thought maybe I should say something, maybe I should dedicate a song or something. But I felt from the vibe that I got in the audience, and that on that day, that it wasn't necessary. People knew anyway how we felt about the terrorist attack. People know that, and everybody who has a common sense knows that any musician is shocked and doesn't want these things to happen. And you know, we every metal most I think people don't, you know, those people are lunatics. Terrorists are lunatics. They're just crazy maniacs, and they're willing to die for something that they don't even know. I don't think they even have a real cause, you know, and they don't even have a real reason to do these things. And them lives must be just shitty. Otherwise, they wouldn't just sacrifice their lives. So yeah, it was a beautiful show at the Bataclan. But one thing, when I played the show at the Bataclan, there was one thing that really, when I was on stage, I realized how many times the word terror appears in my lyrics, you know.
Right, that was a little bit, yeah. Now, songs like God's Violence, Army of Storms, Hell of the Hordes, and finally Totalitarian Terror, there have many messages that are fit to modern society and to everything that is happening right now, not only in the United States, but in Europe as well, and in other sides of the world. How current politics influence this record?
Not so much. I mean, I have to be honest with you. I don't want to have anything to do with politics. I think politicians are, most of the times they're corrupt. Most of them are liars, and there's some, of course, that mean well. But as soon as they get sucked into this system, into this, they become also more. They'll be influenced by the people that kind of in the background. So even if they meant well when they went into office, I think it's only a matter of time until they cannot. Their hands are sometimes tied, and so I'm not really. I don't really want to deal with politics, man. It's, you know, every day when I turn on the internet, it's all about politics, and people are getting so upset that they forget about what life should be all about. You know, life should be about enjoying your life. Otherwise, it goes by very fast. And if you spend your life being miserable and thinking about politics and about these criminals that are running our countries, then you're fucked. You know, that's why I don't want to deal with it anymore. I mean, it's not that I gave up. I think it's important to voice your opinion, but it just became such a big part of people's lives and of people's realities. You know, when I go to the airport, I need to go through a zillion security checks because of that. It's already very present anyway, so I don't want it to be, you know, take over my whole life.
Now, during the 80s, elements like, you know, conservative governments, the Cold War, and the division of Germany were subjects of writing angry, different kind of thrash metal songs and thrash metal lyrics. And today we see many of different social issues happening around the world. Is this the same or similar climate that Kreator and their early fans lived during the first years of the band?
That's an interesting thought. Might be. You know, you need to ask younger bands this question, because, you know, we've lived through the first wave of this this climate, and maybe the bands that are the people that are forming a band right now, they feel the same way. And maybe when you the next time you interview a younger band, you should ask them that question, because that is a very interesting thought.
Okay, let's see. Now, closing up, pretty much what is next for Kreator after this Decibel tour, and how do you feel about the band having so many summer festival dates for 2017? Yeah, a lot.
None in America for some reason. Over here in the States it's different, you know. It's harder to get on these big festivals, and it's like, if you look at the lineups, there's always like certain bands that are not being invited or overlooked. In Europe, we're headlining some of the biggest festivals, and which is a good thing, you know. We're happy, and it's enough. It's enough. My whole summer is occupied anyway, so for me there's no summer holiday. To me it's always like in the summertime. Every weekend when all my friends go out and party and have fun, I go to a festival and have even more fun.
Well, Mille, we're definitely looking forward to the new songs. Some of the I know that, like you mentioned, it didn't have the space for many of them, but we're looking forward for actually some of the new songs, and definitely to see Kreator again, which always is a treat.
All right, thank you very much, man.